So today, I'm doing this, and I might make my screen a bit smaller, making it smaller today, just so you guys can see more of it. But I will be doing my favorite Pokemon through the generations. It goes all the way down. By the end of it, I can just show everything down here. But we're starting off with the normal Pokemon, and I will admit my favorite normal Pokemon, and I'm thinking from like years and years on end. It's just Kangaskhan, dude. Dude looked mighty as fuck. And the Mega Evolution brought it back to me. When it comes to Gen 1 stuff. And it was always in my party. Like first gen, every time I played Pokemon, even the revamps, first gen Kangaskhan was always on my party. Fire! As much as I like Charizard because it's starter, I was always Moltres has always been my boy. Moltres well and always been my boys. Pokemon's movie 2000 solidified it for me. That movie was top tier. Fuck it. Zapdos was just a hater. So let's go to water. There was a lot of water Pokemon, and my favorite, even to this day, I have to have it in my party, especially when I tackle any challenge, any champion. It's Lapras. Lapras is adorable. It's great. It's it's just an all. It's a tank. It's a decent Pokemon. Has a lot of weaknesses, but ignore that fact. It's just well made. Well made Pokemon. Grass wasn't that many. Pretty much hated all of these motherfuckers. So I have to go with Ivysaur. Final Evolution. It was starter. It was dope. Wasn't always my top pick, but if I had it, I would use it. And ignore me. I stopped for a bit. I'm eating. Made myself a cheesy pasta with hamburger meat. It's dope. It's great. Electric. See, a lot of people pick Pikachu, but I actually enjoyed Electrode just because I'm an emo kid from like the 2000s, like so. And suicide and all that jazz. Let's go. Self destruct. They didn't have. They had ice. Wasn't really ice. I don't know. It's weird, man. The tiers they've added, and I have to go with Lapras. Lapras just such a great Pokemon, dude. I found a shiny Lapras in my recent playthrough of Scarlet, and I'm like, I'm putting this in my Pokemon bank. I'm keeping it forever. It's mine. Um, Fighting. I have to go with one of the biggest haters of all time. Just hates for no reason. Just fuck it. Primate. Primate is the GOAT. His newest form, Annihilate, it's so good. I love it. It's great. Um, I would own a Primate. That would probably be, if I had to choose one Pokemon, it would probably be Primate. Just so I can have a hater ass Pokemon with me. Poison. Poison is, it's, especially in first gen, because they get better on. Um, Needle King, because, oh, dude was a bad boy. Bad motherfucker. Until you find out how tall he is. Not that tall of a Pokemon. When I was a little kid, I thought he was ginormous. Nah, dude's like 5'5", or like under 5'5", like 4 something. So that kind of ruined it for me. But when I first came out with Generation 1, it was Needle King. Ground. I was always a sucker for Cubone just because of the lore. Like wearing the skin of its parent. Like, oh. Like, protect that boy. Protect him. Okay, so we're going flying. I don't know why Gyarados is flying. But Gyarados is still one of the few that's in my party. That always has to be in my party. So, he's my boy. Sidekick. I would go to Mewtwo. Dude's a hater. I just like hater ass Pokemon. But he has a pretty good design. So, when it came to bug, I'm not the biggest bug dude. I was always a fan of Pinsir. I thought he looked pretty dope. And this is for like me thinking a kid. I've never used him in my party. Don't really use bug Pokemon in my party. Um, I'm going to rock. This is a waste again. Oh, nope, nope. I'm going to rock. Ugh. Okay, we're going to rock. I have to go with HELIX. I'm a HELIX praiser. I'm sorry, guys. I praise the HELIX. Fuck Arceus. Ghost. Gengar, of course. Well, there's only 3 ghosts, but Gengar's my boy. Dragonite. He's still one of my top, like, 5 dragons. Like, I love this dude. Dark. Just because he can just, like, fuck with your shit, Machino. Because he just corrupted your system. And seeing that never happened to me, but seeing that shit happen to other people, it makes me laugh. Steel. Magnemite, I don't really care for him, but no choice. Fairy, I really am a fan of Mr. Mime, if you catch my drift. Just because we all know what he's doing with Ash's Bomb. Starter, Charizard, of course, best starter, fuck you. Gimmick form. Okay, so this is where he kind of gets like, there's a lot of fucking gimmick form. And I'm liking all of these. But there's just something about this blue Charizard that just always. I'm a big Digimon fan, and they always gave me like Digimon vibes. And I'm just like, oh, hell yeah, Digimon. We all know when it comes to the story, Digimon's better. When it comes to like creativity with shit, Pokemon kind of has a slightly advantage because all Digimon eventually just become hot dudes and chicks. Legend. I have to go with my boy Mew. Mew is just a dope ass legend to have. Favorite out of all of these. Ah, man, this is gonna be my hard one. Just because I've had it on every single party, I always have to have this Pokemon. Lapras. No, no! My computer hates me. Sensitivity is too high. We're gonna go with Gen 2. Gen 2, this is where things get harder. So when it comes to normal, Blissey was just a nice design, especially for an evolution. When it comes to fire, there's Ho-Ho and my boy Entei. Typhlosion always has like my best interest. It's just my boy. Comes to water. God, this one's kind of tough. So I'm between these two. I would say for alligator, but Pokemon ruined my boy and took away his cheek, so it brought him down a few grades. I might go Kingdra just because that was a really tough obstacle. And I've had Kingdra in my party before, and it does very well. Grass. Because Celebi is just goated. Celebi is just goated, especially with the movie. Celebi is goated. Electric. Then you have really good. Ampharos was okay, but Raikou is like the only obvious fucking choice. Sneasel. Ice. Piloswine annoys the fuck out of me. This thing can go die. It's gotta be Sneasel. Fighting. I was a Heracross man. Heracross was my boy, especially because I watched the shows when I was a kid. Heracross was my boy. Still is my boy. Poison. Crobat was goated. Crobat's goated. If we're looking at ground, the thing that changed the game was Steelix. But Larvitar's evolution, right, is so good. Flying. They had to beat him with flying. And because of the movie, I have to say this. Lugia is my boy. Lugia should always be my boy. Psychic. Espeon, Slow King was dope. Celebi is dope. Lugia is still my boy. Lugia will always be my boy. Bug. This is where the bugs started becoming really good. Fortress. Fortress is my... Oh, Fortress. I can't say the word. My accent's too thick. So the only thing that's thick. Hey, Tyranitar again. Like I spoke, Tyranitar. Shuckles is OP, but Tyranitar. Ghost. I actually do like Mischievous. Dragon. The only dragon they added was Dark. This is where they kind of started exploring a bit more. At first, I was a big fan of Tondoom. But Tyranitar is just goated. And again, Steelix changed the game. But it's Fortress. Fairy, Togepi's always goated. Togepi, I'm a show kid. I watch the shows. Shut the fuck up. Again, Typhlosion. Typhlosion's goated. Gimmick form. I always like, as much as I don't care about Ampharos, I think the long flowing hair was goated. Legend, Lugia, my boy Lugia. Favorite? Out of everyone that came out the most, it was Lugia. I'm putting Typhlosion. Typhlosion was my boy. We're going to the third gen. Oh god, it's taking forever. Third gen. This is where it's gonna probably get mad for me most of the time because I don't give a shit about Kecleon. Don't really care about Swallow. This line don't care about. Do not care about any of these three, and I have to go with Swallow. Think that's the name? Fire Blaziken, my boy. That's easy. Everyone likes Mudkip. Let me go back to it. Didn't really look at it. Mudkip. Grass. Just because I like the evolution. The evolution was so. Sceptile was dope. These two suck. This was bored. Manectric. Oh, this is when they started adding like the legendaries. Regirock, I don't really care for. Gladiator always looks cool. Kind of looks like the moon from Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Fighting. Blaziken, of course. Blaziken. Poison. Seviper is my goat. If there was ever like a snake that looked like Seviper, I would own it. Ground type. I have to give it to Flygon. Flygon's very good. Fly. Dark Lugia, motherfucker. That's all I have to say. Psychic. This is very difficult. I love him so much, but like you got all these. I have to give it. It's just a regular Deoxys form. He's just goated. Bug. It's a troll pick. Rock. Relican I thought was really dope because they like started doing. I started learning more about like this Pokemon around this time, like what based off, and the animal this was based off was an ancient fish, like huge ass ancient fish. Forgot the name of it. I would have to re-look back up. But I thought that was interesting. I was like, yeah, that's really dope. Ghosts. We had a lot more ghosts over here. And I'm sorry to say this, but Burnett looks creepy as fuck, and I fucking love it. Dragon. Durgan. Do I go legendary or do I just go back? Oh, no. I need to move it. Rayquaza's my boy. Dude's just a hater. Especially for Deoxys. Dude's just a hater for Deoxys. Legitimately, Deoxys breeds Rayquaza. And I took offense to that. Puts out his gat, goes straight at it. It's great. It's the greatest thing ever. Greatest beef in existence. Dark type, my boy Absol. Dude was a menace. Love him. Steel type, I gotta go. I gotta go with my boy. I'm sorry. Very God of War just cause. A starter, Blaziken, because fuck you, it's Blaziken. Gimmick form. Now this, where I have to go, as much as I like Mega thing, Dark Lugia. Dark Lugia was just dope. They put so many legends in this one. And Rayquaza was still my favorite legend. But favorite from this entire gen. Dark Lugia, of course. That movie was so good. Not the movie, the game. The game. The game was so good. They need to make another Pokemon game like that. Yeah. So we're going on to Gen 4. Normal type. I always said I was part of HELIX, so I can't pick him through obligation. I don't know why. I always kind of like just fan of Chatot. Chatot was just adorable. Fire type and Freddy. Come on. Water type? Of course I have to go with the goated Pocket. I didn't even know Pocket was water. That's just something new every day. Torterra is just a horrible, like he's great. Mid horrible. Straight up fucking bad. It's so bad. I'm giving it a Turtwig. Electric. Look, see, I just can't. I really couldn't pick anyone. Glalie is a menace, especially if you do like the effect she has. Holy shit, she becomes a menace. Oh, he, she, depending. So when it comes to fighting type, everyone buy pick Lucario because he's a basic ass bitch. I am going to pick a Fernape because I'm a basic ass bitch. So Poison, I have to give it just because of the show. The show made him great. Brock poisoning Brock every time he got horny, which is great. Was just amazing. Ground type. And I'm going to be labeled a basic bitch. Garchomp is goated. And you can't say otherwise. When it came to flying, I kind of like the lore for Drifloon. Just, the lore is great. So I'm going out of that purely just because of the lore. Psychic type. The psychics weren't really like, design wise, weren't really strong. So I'm going to go with Whitney. Bug types don't really care, but Mosh was always looked cool. Now this, rock type, I have to give it to Rampardos. I just had to. Oh, hold on. And of course, Spiritomb wins the ghost type because it's Spiritomb. Fuck are you? And then Dragon. Garchomp. Darkrai. Darkrai's my boy. We go Steel. I wasn't a big Empoleon fan. Heatran's kind of boring. Basic as fuck. Legendary. Bronzor, we're going basic. Very, again, that was easy starter for an 8. Gimmick forms. This was garbage. It came out cool, but it's, again, basic. He looks okay. Baneri looks fine. He looks like he gained a fucking shield and a cape. I'm giving it to this. Legend. If I have to give it to anyone out of all the legends from this generation, Darkrai. Darkrai looks dope. Go to my favorite of this entire series, Spiritomb. That's it. Spiritomb was still my favorite. I always have to seek him out every game. Okay. Don't go with normal. Thighs. I get it. They added some jokes, some memes. I get it. But because I'm in America, I have to go with America Bird. Because America. Fire. The entire line did not give two shits about. Hell. I'll just give it to Victini. Victini was just adorable and just a great Pokemon. Came to the water. It's easy. So easy. Hey, another picture of hell. We came to grass. For me, I wasn't the biggest fan of grass. The monkeys line just was awful. They weren't that strong. Design wise, they were eh. I have to give it right here. And if I don't say the names, because I'm having brain farts, but I do remember all of this. And when it came to electric, this dude just looks like he hates you, and I love it. When it came to ice, they didn't have a good pick, but the fact that they gave us a dragon ice was always kind of like, okay, so they're kind of just trying to fuck with shit and see where it lands and sticks, and I gave it props. When it came to fighters, these two are horrible. They look great, but they're horrible. I'm sorry, guys. This was my boy. He just looks majestic as fuck. Come to Bug. They started making it better. Oh wait, am I poison? Not Bug's over here. I'm stupid. When he gave him poison type, this guy was looked good. Ground type. He was always a menace, and he was always like just a beast, dude. Flying type. So we're at flying type now, and I have to give it. Do it again. Mercabird. Mercabird's best bird. When it came to psychic, again, Victini's just my boy. Came to bug. Genesect was goated. Oh my god, that was such a good ass bug type. When it came to rock, I like this bird. It looked like a dodo bird and it was weird and I liked it. Came to ghost type. He was always interesting. Not the strongest, but he was always there. We came to dragon. Oh, dude, this dude changed so fucking much. He was so broken for the longest fucking time. I'm trying to finish. It was a good ass meal. Got cold, but it was a good ass meal. Dark. People are gonna call me basic. They're gonna call me basic. That's my pick for dark. When it comes to steel. Genesect. Genesect's my boy. When it came to fairy, it was a really good choice, but it's evolution. Came to the starter. I hated this line. The Snivy line was weak at the end, but I like the design. Gimmick form. I'm gonna give it to the nope. I'm giving it to Dies. Dies win. Legend. See, this is where they started, I think, overdoing the legends for me, and I'm just gonna give it to Scenic. Scenic, my favorite. Just because I'm a hub-blooded American bird. Okay, we're going into Gen 6. Oh, and we hit the normal type. I didn't even know there was that many forms of it. Why is Kangaskhan still here? Oh, this is a Mega Evolution. I'm giving it to Kangaskhan. When it came to fire, there we go. When it came to water, he had good, it just didn't hit. Did not hit. And then they gave us the origin form. And then they gave us Mega Gyarados. And Mega Gyarados wins all the fucking time. I don't know in grass type. Chestplate was dope. Just because I want to be that guy. I'm definitely going to give it to Lucha Pikachu. Lucha Pikachu was best. Ice type. The dinosaur. The ice dinosaur was great. Fighting type. Halucha, my Mexican blood. It has to be in there. Poison. They only had this. I'm giving it to Gengar because I'm an asshole. Flying. I didn't even know he was flying. No wait. Rock type. Ground type. My bad. I was reading the wrong one. Pokemon Z. Let's go. For the new game. Flying. Northern. I really like his design. This is like essentially all of things. But I have to give it to my boy Evolto. Evolto was just such a good design, and I really like the way he looks. When it came to Psychic, as much as I don't think Delphox is strong, I'm giving it to Delphox. Bug. I most of this is like evolution. It's different. I'm giving it to the Pokemon form just because Pokemon. What is this, rock? I thought this was a dope evolution. I really thought this was dope when I saw the movie. Ghost. Sword, of course. It's a sword and shield. Come on. Durgan. He's such like he looks like a mean dude, but he's a happy guy. Dark type. I'm giving it to Volta because Volta was part of the GOAT of that entire generation. The game was kind of mid, but he was GOAT. I'm giving it to him because it was GOAT. And when it came to Fairy, she topped it for me. Or he, whatever. Fairy. We're going starters. Delphox. Like the design, stat wise, was garbage. Gimmick. It's when they added all these mega evolutions. Oh my fucking god, so many mega evolutions. Charizard, there we go. Legends, Evolta, because I'm a basic ass bitch. Favorite, Evolta, because I'm a basic ass bitch. So we're gonna go back over here. Gen 7. The Lowland region. Normal type. I thought this dragon was just so goofy. And it was just great. I didn't really use it, but design wise, I thought it was mint. Fire, I gotta give it to the wrestler. Water. The Tepus were really goated designs. Grass, Decidueye, dope ass design. Came to electric. Again, the Tepus were really dope, but I actually like this Raichu. This Raichu, the flying, the psychic, dope. Ice, they added new evolutions. Ninetales, of course. Look how gorgeous that thing. Even in the game, looks gorgeous. Just because I want to be that guy, Buzzwole. Look how swole he is. That's just like the swollest of dudes. Poison. I thought this Poison character was dope. Like, look great, but Grimer, it just gave a whole new life to Grimer, and I was like, yes, my boy. Ground. They gave fucking Dugtrio hair, and I thought that was the greatest change. Flying. I have to give it to my little Tux boy. My little Tuxy boy. We're going with Psychic. Solio was goated. Going with Bug. Bugswole was goated. We're going with Rock. I like this, even though I never used it. I never used it, but I think his design's dope. We're going with Ghost. And Mimikyu, I swear to God, is the best Ghost Pokemon in the world. I don't give a shit what you guys have to say. That's my goat. Durgans. Dope ass Durgan right there. She's a dope ass Durgan. Dark. Because they made him dark, I have to give it to my boy. Steel. Of course I have to give it to Solio. Soleo, blah, 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 I don't know how to say his name. Fairy. Mimikyu. Mimikyu wins, always. The starter was the easy choice. We're in gimmick form. Because probably no one's going to give it to him. And giving it. Muck. Muck can get it. Legendary. Of all these legendaries, this was my boy. And everyone else can go suck it. But, because I like him a lot, I don't know what is it about his design. Like, this was always on my party, but this design, I don't know why. But Marshall, love his design. When it came to all of this, Mimikyu wins instantly. I just love Mimikyu. Mimikyu's goated. I have a Mimikyu plushie, greatest thing I've ever owned. And all you Mimikyu haters can go suck it. Normal? The fuck is this? The fuck is this? I like him. I like him a lot, especially his Blood Moon form. Oh, it's so good. When it came to fire, the Ghost Typhlosion, especially with because of the Pokemon Arceus game, was so good. Came to water, and then including the Mega Evolutions. I don't want to be the guy that always, oh, the Mega Evolution was great. But the fact that they gave Blastoise cannons was a great choice. I typically just like his design. I like him going grass. This dude's kind of a dick. The Decidueye was a good design. I just have to give it to Rillaboom. Rillaboom was so good. I don't know. They didn't really care for any of the electrics this time. I'm gonna give it to him. Mr. Rhyme is just a dapper young man. I love that about him. So all the fighting forms, I was actually like a sword guy. So I'm giving him to him. They gave him a fucking top hat. Instantly became like the greatest of all time. I'm giving it to him. I really liked his design of Pokemon Arceus. It was really dope. I'm going to flying. This Moltres. These two were like one of my favorites. I'm going to give it to him. Just because I thought his design was sleek. Psychic. I forgot about this. I completely forgot that they changed up the character. They gave. I don't think that's an actual thing. Giving it to again him. Bug. He's a really dope bug character. I really like him. I had to search for him when I found out he was in the newer game. Cause it was like my first thing I had to go for is for him. And I honestly thought, like, this Arcanine, the new Arcanine was really dope. Like, and Arceus was really goated. Ghost Typhlosion. That line just made him so cool. Durgan. When it comes to Durgans, this skyscraper one, got it. It was one of the better like Mega Evolutions. I'm in dark. Morpeko, he's just a little guy. Gotta love him. Gotta love him for just being a little guy. Steel. Just because I'm a sword guy. Like, I really like the sword Pokemon. Fairy. Gave him a top hat. It was great. It was the greatest thing ever. Starter. Typhlosion. Again, Typhlosion wins. Again, Typhlosion wins. Legendary. So, I really like him. I really like the sword. And I'm stuck between those two. I'm gonna give it to him. I haven't put him in one of the things. And when it comes to my favorite, Typhlosion. Arceus changed the game. He was my favorite starter of all time, and they just made him even better. So here we come, final gen, the most recent. And we'll admit, some of the designs were not the best. But again, when it comes to normal type, Blood Moon Arceus, it was great. Use him consistently ever since I got him. He's been in my party. Have removed him. He's level 100. Won't remove him. I'm a big. I love him. I love him. He's probably one of the best to go like at the Terra dance with right here. Came to water. This Dolphin's a menace, and I love it. I love it so well. I love Sprigatito. The evolution line kills it for me. But Sprigatito, goaded. Oberon would be second. Ogerpon. What did I say? Oberon. Would be second. Oh, electricity. Tyranitar, of course. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it to my Rhydon. Ice. I love this. This legendary. I can't say the name for shit. Chun Soy, whatever. It's so good. I'm in fighting. Annihilate. Annihilate fucking wins that shit. Hands down. Poison wise, I love this little dude. I love him to death. But him, Wooper and Quagsire. This form is the greatest form, the greatest change. Needed it so badly. He's an adorable little guy, and I love it. So, we're going to go with here, ground. Again, giving it to the adorable little guy. It's just great. When it comes to flying, I think this Hydrate on a metal one was good. When it comes to psychic, wait, am I psychic? Yeah, I'm a psychic. Comes to, I didn't. Oh yeah, they made him psychic. I don't know. I like the knight. The knight was dope. We came to bug. He has it. It came to rock. I'm giving it to the Metal Tyranitar. When it comes to Ghost, he has it. He wins it by a mile. When it comes to Durgans, Koraidon's my boy and I love him. When it comes to dark types, I don't. Mr. Fishy. Can I go back to fire? So I completely forgot about Mr. Fishy. No, I'll keep it there. Comes to steel, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with him. I think his evolution line was dope. Was a necessary one. Comes to fairy, I have to give it to this because it's just great. Comes to starter, of course. Gimmick form. I'm gonna give it to this because this was a stupid fucking gimmick and it worked. Well, it didn't really work. When it comes to legendary though, out of all the legends, I love Koraidon. I don't know why. I'm stuck between Mr. Fishy and Koraidon. I don't know why. If it's Koraidon, my favorite of the entire series has to be him. I always pick him. He's my favorite. So favorite normal type out of all of these, going him. Favorite fire type out of all of these, Typhlosion. Especially Ghost Typhlosion. Made him even better. So, favorite water type, Lapras. I can't say anything else. Favorite grass type. Oh god, this is so hard. I just love it. It says, look, the Decidueye's look is so great. Favorite electric type. Ooh, right on. Favorite ice type. I have to give it. He's such a dope goated design, especially like the teeth. Favorite fighting type. I have to give it to my boy. Oh no, now I'm conflicted. Annihilate. I'm gonna give it to Annihilate. Favorite poison type. Again, Quagsire. Favorite ground type. This one's a little bit more difficult, but I'm giving it to Quagsire because I'm like that. Favorite flying type. Dark Lugia because that game was goated. Favorite psychic type. Regular Lugia because Lugia is goated. Favorite bug type. Bug Swole because that dude's swole as fuck and probably take my lunch money if I don't pick him. Favorite rock type. Praise Helix. That's all I have to say. Favorite ghost type. I will say it a million times. Mimikyu's best ghost. No one can change my mind. Favorite dragon type. This is a little bit more difficult because I love Dragonite, I like Rayquaza, and then Koraidon, a great ass fucking Pokemon. I don't think a lot of people can like me. I'm gonna give it to Koraidon. Koraidon, it's just because of the story you go with him. Favorite dog type. I have to go with Darkrai. I had to remind myself what it was. Darkrai's go-to design movie made me love him even more. Favorite steel type. He's just the boy. Favorite fairy type. Again, Mimikyu. Favorite starter. Again, Typhlosion. Gimmick form. All these fucking gimmick forms. Dark Lugia is still goated. Favorite legendary. This is where it gets tricky. Lugia is my boy. Mew came in first gen. Great. Darkrai. I'm gonna give it to Lugia. Lugia was always goated for me. Favorite from all my choices. Now this is where the panic sets in. I don't know, dude. Oh, this is really hard. This is really hard. Stuck between Lapras and Typhlosion. Because I've been a faithful Lapras boy since its inception. I'm giving it to Lapras. Lapras always has to be in my party, no matter what. So this is my list. This is, you can see it, everything from Gen 1 Gen 7. Not Gen 7, Gen 9. But yeah, you can see them all. This is my list. I hope you enjoyed it. Have an idea of what Pokemon I like, what Pokemon I enjoy. Have a wonderful day. I will be making more videos whenever the time passes by. But yeah, bye.